in Star Citizen today, and two-thirds of these Space Amigos have assembled to run an event of some type. Enjoy. I am, of course, in Orison, it looks like.
Oh, good. I'll pick up a contract to like drop something off at Orson.
Grab a drink.
They
real
have
quick.
one. Mhm.
I'm back. What were you saying as I ran off?
Oh, nothing serious. I'm just apparently I can't land here. We may need a new server. This one might be having issues, which is annoying, but you know,
About all
wasn't
I
having
have
issues
done
yesterday.
is retrieve the ships and put paints on them. So, since the last time
Yeah,
we played,
take your time. I'm gonna see if I can store this on the pad. If I can, then I can drop off the cargo, and if not, well, new server.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be running great, but that may just be the patch.
Yeah, it was working earlier. Patch has been
Welcome
okay. I
to the
mean,
ASOC
FPS
vehicle
wise, I'm at
retrieval system.
120, so next to a station. I'm okay with that. Granted, their backend has been not great. So I have a medium hanger. Yeah. All right.
Please visit us again.
It's odd.
Goodbye.
Do I need to stock up on fuses while I'm here?
No, no, thank God. Oh, so I can.
Are,
It knows
are
we're launching.
fuses not a thing?
No, actually, I don't know. You know, you're right. Fuses don't seem to break as much as they did. What you probably would want is, at least what I'm carrying right now, is just a dedicated salvage gun on just, and that allows me to repair anything that needs to be repaired. So right now I'm carrying like one multi-tool on my hip for salvage, one for medical, and then I've got a tractor beam, and that covers everything. I've got the max lift tractor. And the bigger salvage beam, I guess, is great, but yeah, I don't know if there's really a point to it or not. I haven't played around with that thing, and it's like $19,000, and I'm not in combat much, so yeah, I haven't played around with it much. All right, well, that's my gun. Why is my gun on the ground? Oh no, that's not my gun. Yeah, she's a little buggy. Oh, and all I had to do was enter into the hangar. Interesting. So there's a workaround for that. I don't think it really matters, but ballistics are king right now. I mean, energy weapons still kill, but I just like ballistics. They don't require any power to weapons, except for like 1 point. Most of my ships are still mothballed simply because I just haven't really needed them. That stayed open for a really long time. Cool. One thing about that took me off guard. You can randomly slam into the hangar doors. That bug is back. It's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was playing yesterday, and my cutty, ran into an invisible barrier. Lost a bunch of gear.
So, if you repair with the salvage stuff now, how do you get materials?
Oh, like for instance, there's a Kelto, I believe,
Oh,
in
like
every major
you
landing
you
zone
buy a
now.
full can instead of these empty
Yep.
cans that they give you? Okay.
Yeah. And you can tell because they actually have an ammunition counter next to them. So, and they're a little bit more money, but not a lot. I had to swap my Asgard out for full ballistics because it can no longer. Um, it doesn't have the pips, the power to actually run even its basic systems without full ballistics. It's really fucking annoying, and even then, I'm at the most basic. Tier 0 implementation.
You can't reload an empty SRT canister.
Oh, you can't. That's weird.
Yeah, so well, clearly they forgot, that salvage was a thing. It's now set up for repair where you need a full canister like ammo.
Of course.
And if it's empty, you just sit there and you turn your multi-tool a bit and look at it. Like, what do you want me to do? Oh, I'm supposed to be putting this empty canister on here so I can salvage? Yeah. They've
It's a special game.
But I am now equipped with a repair tool, I believe.
And once again, we probably won't need it. It's really useful, but like for instance, when I lost my wing crashing into the hangar that I have no idea what I crashed into, but whatever, it immediately destroyed my power plant. So, had that happened anywhere but a hangar, I would have been permanently stuck out in the middle of nowhere, unless I had a salvage gun. So it's just best to have one, and we'll go from there.
Are you saying that the college graduate developers of this game don't know how to balance their features?
I'm shocked they can wake up in the morning and find their ass with both hands, frankly. Yeah. Oh, speaking of
Joke's on
setting my,
you, it's just two guys and a bunch of AI clients now.
this would not surprise me. Sharing contract. I was watching the 2-hour bonanza. Actually, I really wasn't. I kept falling asleep. Of Star Citizen Live, where what is it? Benoit Bessejor. Yeah, we'll go with that. Talks about how great Star Citizen is, and anyway, yeah, I was actually shocked that Jared stated that started to state he stopped talking past a certain point, as in he shut himself up. That Tony Z is responsible for the mission structure. Excuse me, the mission structure, and how bad it is. I'm just kind of like, no. I mean, sure, the initial mission structure, I imagine, was created, and I'm sure it was quite limiting. And that was 2016, 2014, when I'm pretty sure it was generated. You've had 10 years.
Yeah, you've
Figure it out.
reworked it how many times as well since then? How many times have you had that mission team on talking about their new tools for missions that never get us anywhere?
Yep. So zero, zero sympathy, zero interest in the excuses. Fact of the matter is, all the resources went to Squadron 42, and
That
it's
was
obvious.
right out of The Big Short right there. Have you ever seen that movie?
I know. I don't think
You
I have.
totally just quoted Steve Carell. Like, to the point
Yeah.
that I thought you were trying to quote him.
No, I didn't. I didn't know. I haven't. I don't even think I've. No, I've never even actually heard it. I mean, I've heard Zero Sympathy, but I've never actually heard the movie itself. I don't believe.
It's a comedy about the fall of the housing market.
Oh, 2008.
Like 5'8" around there. And the bailout, yeah. But it's like a comedy, but it's about the guys who like made out big in that.
Uh-huh. God, as history repeats itself and we watch the housing market start to crash again. Granted, it was in a bubble, so it had to crash eventually. And thank God it did. I kept being told that my house was worth an ungodly amount of money. And I'm just kind of like, I mean, it's a nice house and all, but it ain't worth that. It shouldn't be worth that. I kept getting offers from like random companies to pay me cash, and I'm just kind of like,
We'll buy your house.
no, go fuck yourself. Thank you.
You need to start getting offended at that point. It's like, does my house look run down enough that you're trying to buy? You think I'm just
I do
a
need to think.
deadbeat property owner that wants to get rid of it?
Oh yeah, God. Do you think I'm a landlord? Yeah. Yeah, I hate today's market. Though I have noticed that that stuff's dried up within the past like year, and I'm okay with that. Maybe I should have sold the house when it was worth so goddamn much money, but then the question is, where would I have gone to live?
Yeah.
Rent's gone up to like
Everything
an
else would have been
ungodly
just as
amount
expensive
here.
too. You wouldn't have made out.
Yeah, how quickly would I have chewed through that? I mean, I could do the one thing that I've threatened a couple of times, and that is just go build a shed on my parents' property and live out of it. But even then, it cost another what 50,000 to 100,000 to actually put a livable shack or just a trailer on their property and live there for a length of time because the homeless and the just the people who like van life have bought up all the used RVs around here. So, goddamn hippies. Could be worse. Could be living in Seattle or Western Washington and at all. Everyone wants to live in Western Washington. No one wants to live over here in Eastern. And I don't blame them. Yeah, it's kind of annoying right now. You don't need a big ship. I mean, I'm running the Asgard for a little bit, but I've actually just been running a Cuddy Black because I'm running at most 18 SCU of cargo.
Oh, we're getting Mythic in
That's it.
here, and we're taking the Idris.
Oh God.
3-man
I'm here for the
Idris.
combat, actually. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, fuck, why not? That's fine.
He didn't respond.
Oh, he didn't? He's on right now.
I know. He must be playing something else.
Son of a bitch. Doesn't he know it's time for Star Citizen?
There's an event happening. There's FOMO rewards to be had.
He's probably already done it twice.
And where's that third Space Amigo? I thought he was going to be able to fight it.
Look, we don't have a third Space Amigo. We've got like just He's kind of the founder, but he's on he's on vacation. He takes this shit way too personally. He's kind of like, I don't know if I agree with this vision anymore. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't agree with it either. But we're so far away from release that who gives a shit? I mean, there's an awful lot I hate about Star Citizen, but I can undeniably state it's a lot more playable than it was.
It's true. Like
So,
you can actually, play for a period of time other than 20 minutes.
exactly. And the server is expected to be up for more than 20 minutes beyond that. So, I mean, yeah, I'm okay. Do I think it can change? I sure hope it does, but for right now, whatever.
I mean, of course it can change. Things can drastically change within, the last month before release.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, Star Trek Online from alpha to beta was just a complete difficulty shift. It
Mhm.
went from like, it was actually, it started out being, a tough game. You actually had to group up with people to do things. And then they just dumbed it down to where, you were a superhero and could do everything.
Yeah, that's that I've played a lot of Star Trek Online, and it's almost entirely single player until you want to do like the end game shit.
Yeah, it was so much better in alpha when things were actually tough, and a lot of those, I forget, there was one place like you really had to, like, if you didn't have a group, you could not progress through this thing.
Mhm.
But it was a great time, and it when they dumbed it down, it kind of sucked the fun out of it. But it was also, when that game started, their idea of multiplayer was like 8 people in a zone. that was massively multiplayer for them.
Yep.
And so their giant space stations were just completely empty.
Oh, I remember that. I remember some of that. I don't remember all of it. But yeah, yeah, they did later on have the Starfleet base, and you could see a lot of people at that time, and that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
And
once
there was
the
some great.
Starfleet Academy thing got added in there, and
Oh yeah, yeah. Did I start before that? I think I did. I think I played in like 2013.
I
It's
ended
when I
up
played a
buying a
lot.
lifetime account off of a friend I'd played Star Wars Galaxies with, who he bought one and then got tired of the game.
Yeah,
And
so
so that thing like pays out the currency or whatever every month. And the last time I went back there, I had enough of their credits to buy like the top package or whatever it was. It's like I'm never
that
gonna use.
that shit is expensive too. Yeah, I guess I could take a mission here. I think there's one available. Yeah, the God. I tried to get Lord Space Helmet to actually like play Star Trek Online, and he'd blow like super hot. I mean, like super hot, and then just, but he'd only play by himself, wouldn't play with other people. And okay, sure, sure. You know, I mean, he's talking to the audience, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna play the shit out of this," so on and so forth. And anyway, no, no, it that's not it at all. Sharing contract. So he's gone through it like twice. That he's had a real, excitement for this game. And I think you've been around for this. I think you've seen him do it twice, and yeah, each time he just says no. So just loses interest, like every other game he's played. Though with
Severe
Star Trek,
game
as we
ADD.
call it, yeah, I just wish he'd stick with it. It's kind of like, hey, I got my character up to max level. I've got my I've been, properly geared. Let's go do a little of the, story content for the end game stuff. And he's like, yeah, I can't wait. I've got a squadron and I'm going to form this and we'll do that. And no, just no. So far, he's stuck with Star Citizen better than he did Starfleet Online, but oh well.
Remember our 4 hours of jump space?
I never actually bought into that. Oh yeah, Jump Space. I'm sorry.
You did.
Yes.
We, after 4 hours of saying we're not gonna buy this, we got suckered into it.
He was so sad, and he was all kind of like, "Oh, I'm just waiting for people to join me, and then we're gonna play." And I'm kind of like, "Oh, okay, fine. I'll buy the fucking game.
Yeah.
And we'll go have some fun." I played just long enough to where I couldn't return the piece of shit.
Yeah, it's always how it happens.
God damn it, Steel. It's the same with mini video games here recently. Though I can't, I can't return RV there yet because Monsieur Steele is, he bought it as a gift. So I'm not going to be unhappy about that, but so many games recently. And I'm just kind of like, Steele, just 2 days, bro. Just 2 days. For like the $40 games, a week. Or 3 days. For the $60 games, let's just not. We know you're not going to do it.
And Dark has been in the Foxhole channel, like, trying to talk about what's gonna happen for the next war. No, nobody's gonna be there for the next war, buddy.
Poor motherfucker. Yeah, see in 2 years, maybe 3. That went away fairly quickly.
When there's another.
Well, there's the air update, and he does love air power, so.
I mean, that's what he's supposed to be back for, and that, like, it's there now, and he's not. Rather play Flight Simulator.
Yep. I don't know. We'll get him back eventually. Last time, though, he made quite a fuss over missing out on, whatever the last big hulling mission was, where they had all those rewards, and rightfully so, because they had a lot of rewards. It was boring as all shit, but whatever. And he's like, oh, I need to play the next one. Well, this is the next one, and they've got a fucking crafting station as the ultimate award. So, you would think that he'd want to join, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems
I didn't mean
online.
to bitch about him this much. I genuinely apologize.
No, it's fine. This is all going on YouTube.
Cool. I will say that he does have a tag that come on his stream that completely excuses all of his behavior. He warns you well ahead of time. ADHD. So you are getting the full stream experience as advertised. Any other expectations? Well, maybe this isn't the game for you, or the streamer, I guess. Oh, fuck. Is that the actual? Yeah, we'll see.
Quantum drive is now
Getting
on.
like 78 FPS in Orison. It's like, wow.
Quantum
They
drive
did some
is now off.
optimization.
Where the hell is the top turret in this thing?
It has no top turret. It's actually got a bottom turret.
What in the hell is on top?
It's a missile turret,
Ugh.
but it's not. It's not a turret. It's just a pod.
Yeah.
I think they originally wanted a turret, but they couldn't figure out where to put like the third person. And this is a single person ship for all intents and purposes, though I would say it's not. Honestly, I mean for 6 SCU, the Cuddy Black is better. But I was just flying this thing around to put some gear on it just in case we did the well, what I thought were going to be the higher tier missions, and it turns out that the large missions are all more than this thing can carry, or medium. I'm sorry, medium missions are all more than this thing can carry. Why? I don't know. I don't understand when medium became like 296. There are no medium carriers out there that can carry 296
Because
SCU.
the large has to be whole E sized now.
Uh, yeah, that's
So
you're
now
not
the
wrong.
mediums are the larges.
Oh, geez. Yeah, and I'm not moving 2,996 SCU of material. I don't care. That
But
just
there's
sounds like
fancy new external cargo elevators you can use for it.
ugh, that may or may not work. I don't know. Have you played around with those at all?
No. No, the last time I played
Same.
was the last time we all played. So it's been. What was the last event?
It's been a little. It's been a little while. I thought he was going to come back for. Oh fuck. I guess he did come back for IAE. So I guess the last time we all played was around November.
Yeah, that was what it was. It was IAE.
I mean, we didn't really play. We just kind
Yeah,
of
we just
futzed
kind
around a
of
little
looked
bit.
at the event, and that was it.
We did what we usually do.
Oh, what's the button for this fancy new illumination system?
It's not on this ship.
Oh, of course.
Shields online.
Sorry. We can pick up a Cuddy Black here fairly
No,
soon.
it's fine. It didn't look that great. I was just curious. These
You don't
guys,
want to
though,
see the
like,
world through.
how do you add it to one like group of ships and not?
I don't know.
It's the same with how do we have automated cargo unloading for one step of the process, but we can't figure it out for anything else?
Yep. Oh, it actually opened. I thought it wasn't going to. Thought I was going to have to step into the hangar. I don't know. This is like selling multiple ships after releasing, or not only just releasing, but now making practically mandatory internal components. But they have the Hornet, the Wolf. God, so many ships don't have internal components, and it's so fucking annoying.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Well, there's pieces of something all over this hangar.
Oh, yeah, that's my ship.
Oh, really?
That's my old Cuddy Black. Why is this persistent?
Why not?
Oh, fuck it.
This is the kind of stuff that should persist, you know, not cargo or your components between patches. Garbage in the hangar.
Yep, coffee cup out in the window. I could have parked closer.
Chris Roberts
don't care.
Dream.
There's two of us now. It's so much easier to just. Oh, and don't let this shit hit the. ground, it'll like despawn. Sorry, I should have said that earlier, but it's a known bug. If
Of
it,
course
if
it
it
is.
hits, yeah, if it hits the ground and then you try to put it on the cargo elevator, it can despawn. I won't say it will, just say can.
Game-breaking stuff is usually why you want to, hold a patch.
Not push it. So fucking stupid.
What do I know about game development?
God damn it, MacGyver dev. What do you know? Yeah, and this patch didn't actually need to be released. I don't. Oh, right, I forgot.
Was
I
there a
gotta go
sales
back.
event they had to they had to kick off?
No, they like sold the Hermes, and I don't think it sold super well. You had this mission, right?
Deliver 0 of 6 medical supplies.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. Welcome to the game loop. Granted, there's still combat and collection to do.
Welcome to every game loop they implement. It's the same crap.
Oh yeah, there's no originality. And the worst part is that as your if you check your mission chat tab right now, you'll notice that it's only one. It says priority. Well, they, instead of actually having the three sub events separated, instead they just jumble them together and they just magically get bigger as you do the events. It's totally and completely awful to the eye. It is a feast of poor UI design.
Well, I'm sure it's Tony Z's fault.
I'm sure it is too. Damn. Yeah, I could put like super high performance in this shit. No, fuck that. I am not putting like competition class A's in this fucking fighting vessel. Power supplies. Let me see. What do I got here? I think I'm going to New Babbage. It's where everything is at. No, there was an Orison one. Just popped up. Oh, right. That was the one that we just did. So with this, at least from my point of view, you want to stay in the inner system and just run the 40Ks. And if Mythic gets on, I mean, we could try a medium. I mean, we got a C2.
Yeah.
But I don't, if I remember rightly, it's like for the effort, the money, and the point distribution, it's actually better to just do these lower levels.
Yeah, because they don't know how to math.
Yep. They've never known how. They've never been able to balance these missions, and you can actually hear them seething even as we speak over the fact that people are getting together into large groups and just getting the content done within a very brief period of time. Yeah, there's the other one. Yeah, all right. Gonna share these. 1, 2, and 3.
Engines offline.
Oops. Oh God, Mac, I can tell you fired the guns. I had to pay
Engines
for
online.
a whole 1 credit.
Takeoff complete.
Yep, that is definitely parts of a cutlass.
Yeah, it's parts of my cutlass. Yeah, I have no idea what I hit. I was just
Landing
flying
gear
in normally, and all of a
raised.
sudden, one wing fell off and destroyed my power plant and just stripped the components out of the fucking thing.
Is it that
Granted,
random gun floating in the middle of nowhere?
probably. Yeah, there's a MSR over here.
It looks to be
Oof, yeah.
fixed in position, whereas your wing is not.
Shields offline.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, the MSR is. I'm shocked that Steel hasn't shown up and said, "Let's take the MSR." Like Steel, it's like six SCU. We don't need a ship that big. We could do this with an Aurora. I think an Aurora now carries like with the gold standard pass can carry 6 SCU. Not sure though. We can do this with a Pisces if somebody wants to ride on the hood. I nearly considered doing it with a Pisces, and then I realized why.
Yeah. I mean, the Nomad is probably your best bet for something like this.
I actually say the Cuddy, and the only reason I say that is because you're carrying 18 SCU maximum if you're if you're doing missions like going to New Babbage, that sort of thing, that seem to have a weird concentration. At most, you can pick up like 3 missions. But the thing is that, like, I believe 2 of these missions are for either medical supplies or Molina mold treatment, and there is no separation, as in there's nothing to distinguish the 2 mission crates, but they are not interchangeable. So you have to if you have like a Cuddy or a slightly larger ship, you have the ability to kind of keep track of everything and keep it separated from each other. Can't do that so easily in the smaller ships. Though
What's the
24
hull
is.
A hold? I was just thinking about, something that you're storing it on the outside instead of the inside.
Hull A is 60, I believe. I like the Hull A. It's actually a really good little ship.
I've never actually used one.
Now, if you ever get an interest, you can just rent one from the terminal. They're like 10K or something like that for a day. It's kind of like renting a raft or any number of ships. They've got decent rentals. The only thing you can't rent is a salvage ship for some odd reason. That might change when they add the whatever the fuck that newest smaller salvage ship is, the Salvation or whatever it's called.
Or when we get
But,
a new game loop that they can have people buy into.
I mean, that's crafting, and they've already stated that. I mean, we've already had like
That's
2
true.
tech
Maybe
previews.
once the crafting ships start coming, then you'll see the salvage ships show up in rental shops.
Yep. The mind boggles. Also, they're starting you further out from New Babbage and Area 8.
Quantum drive is now on.
Much further out. It used to be that you were damn near in the city. This is fine. Oh, you're still in a. Occasionally, they'll start you in an area that's not covered by the armistice zone. So, best not to AFK out here. Here, though, you are. I mean, it is kind of cool to see all the ships around here. I have never before seen so much traffic around the various spaceports.
Shields online.
Yeah, let me know when this gets boring.
Landing gear
Because, well,
deployed.
we can always swap over to combat.
Landing. Engines offline.
Before I get out, I'm going to go ahead and move this one since we actually got to move 18 boxes.
Takeoff complete.
Couldn't they just give us one 18 SCU crate?
No, and that's the most annoying thing in the world. Kind of. Okay. Okay. Fine. Oh, I forgot how long the, yeah. Sorry. Forgot how long the ramp is on this thing.
It's a big ramp.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to carry like 2 tanks or any number of... It's supposed to fit all the vehicles. I don't know.
It's optimistic.
You're probably right.
Maybe
think
side by side. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never tried. I thought about it, but just never got around to it. It does fit also the Atlas chassis vehicles. Yeah, it always seems that if I get a ramp over this yellow line here, the caution line, it immediately freaks the ship out. Throws the ship around. They're the good bugs.
Is there weapon damage now?
What'd you have in mind?
Like, can my gun wear out?
I don't believe so.
I get a weird wireframe when I switch weapons that looks like a damage model. That looks like I've got red parts on my machine gun and all of my max lift is yellow.
Yeah, right now you're not holding anything. I mean, you're
I-
holding it, but
interesting.
it's not... Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. So with these, I don't know, what do I got? Yeah, I've got 2 Molina treatments. So these 6 boxes standing on end here at the... should be kept together. And then there are 6 boxes behind this medical supply, which should be kept together. And they should not intermingle. Yeah, when asked if they were ever going to, you know, make it to where you could differentiate between boxes for various missions, the answer was, we're working on it. Like, yeah, no time soon. Don't hold your breath.
The time it takes them to work on things.
Is dreadful. I guess they do have some. God. Some hundred and some odd missions, and we could probably do that with this very easily. There are 196 or something like that. This thing will hold 180, but it has a large portion of the back end that does not have a cargo grid attached to it. Because this ship is, oddly enough, not considered a cargo ship. It's considered a car hauler. I mean, a ship hauler. I mean, a whatever hauler. You know, Lord Helmet is still on. I wonder if he really is just... Oh, well. I do believe that he just does not want to play the Star Citizen, period. And I get it.
But a crafting station and helmets.
Yep, that's it. So much craft. Oh, thank you. No, it's going to take a while.
Takeoff complete.
Also, if there's anything you need from any of the stations we're at, let me know.
I guess I should pick up a turtle.
Son of a bitch. Now, this server apparently is fairly old. I doubt you're going to find a turtle. Unless we go, like, hunting along the
Landing gear
river.
raised.
Maybe.
Why is there not a pet store yet where I can buy turtles and fish? I was
And wolves.
promised these things at the first CitizenCon.
It is a stretch goal. Why is it not stretching? Yeah, the fact that they promised pets. Oh my god.
See, we just misunderstood. It's a stretch that they are actually going to implement those things.
Yes. 100 systems any day now. I like the fact that also, grudgingly enough, Benoit stated that Nyx, one of the planet, that Nyx will be receiving a planet in 2026. Kind of like, really? Really? Because according to your boss, you've only got another year of maybe 2 years at most of development. So that means Kestra's coming out with this next CitizenCon. Kind of expect Nyx to be a little closer to done than that.
The systems keep becoming less and less finished. Pyro is still not done.
I mean, look at this shit that we're going through right now. Hangars are a complete clusterfuck. Nothing can. I mean, there's 700 people out here, and these stations are not designed to handle 700 people. And they want dynamic, so they want far more than 700 people out in the verse, and none of their infrastructure is set up for that. And I'm not even talking about like the back end. I'm just saying like the stations themselves. The cities, everything. Could you imagine trying to buy a fucking ship at New Deal? Even now, you have to sit on the couch and wait. It's not unusual. Oh, that's the other reason I like the Cuddy Black when I'm doing missions like this. Right now, I'm sitting at 31.4K on my. Is that EM? Yeah, that's EM. I can be seen from the other side of the goddamn galaxy in this thing on radar. On the Cuddy, the way I got it set up, I'm at 10. Less than 10, actually. Far less. So, cross section is 10, but everything else is like 4. For some odd reason, their balance on a lot of this shit is just weird. Where certain ships can be seen from just cannot stealth. They will never stealth. And that's fine. I don't really have an issue with it, but it's just so weirdly balanced. Because at 30K, I do believe I have the cross-section of a C2. That doesn't seem right. Am I?
You have to shoot our way out.
I don't know. I'm gonna bump it. Yep, it's there.
Yeah, it seems like it's there.
All right. Well, she keeps telling me it's, I can leave, and, well, I'm just gonna land. See what happens. I'll try calling it in. What every good game loves. Repeated commands. Not DDoSing this system at all.
It's fine. We've only been at this an hour. You've got to give the servers some time to warm up.
I was fucking around yesterday and didn't have any of these issues.
They're not used to
On
us yet.
Yeah. Well, are you still processing your shaders?
No, that would be funny though.
God. Apparently I've had to do it like 3 times so far. Hopefully I don't have to. Oh. That's telling me I'm free to go. I have a feeling... Oh, no, it didn't lie. Okay. All I had to do was say bad things about it.
Shields offline.
You may want to consider installing a humidifier in your lower man turret because I'm getting really thirsty down here.
Yeah, that's the Swedish edition. Or Finnish, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. They all use saunas.
Oh, it's a sauna turret. I've got to find the right switch then to turn that off.
Yeah, it's part of the reason this thing's so expensive. What reason am I? There we go. Okay, what the
Landing
fuck
gear
is this?
raised.
Is this a reef of ships? I know better than to get near this. Alright, yeah, that's a reef.
Let's go mix it up.
Yeah, really.
Look at that mess down there.
Quantum drive is now on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's true for all of these areas.
You know that scene in Serenity when they have to drift past the Reavers? That
Mhm.
was the scene that we just.
I mean,
It was that many ships behind us, I swear.
uh-huh. Mac, this game is PvP at its core. You have to expect that sort of thing. Uh, God, I miss Firefly.
Me
And then people
too.
say, well, it's coming back. And I'm like, no, no, you don't understand. I miss Firefly, but I don't want it back.
Yeah, it's. They need to stop bringing those things back 20 years too late.
Yeah, it was good for its time. We don't need it back. Would it have been great had it kept going? Probably, yeah. Most of the Whedon stuff actually aged fairly well, mostly. But yeah. I don't want a reboot. I don't want a middle-aged Mal showing up, being captain again.
Like the
Kind of,
Deadwood movie.
yeah.
Wow, you guys have gotten old.
Actually, I'd be okay with Deadwood. Deadwood was a fun
Deadwood
experience.
was another good one.
Tragically cut short. But that's true for a lot of the
Good
series that
shows,
was
yeah.
going on back then. They'd axe them and start over with something else, and yeah, I don't know. Get like 2 or 3 seasons in. Hell, I even enjoyed In Treatment for all things.
I mean,
And
I
that was
think it's
about
part of being in that transition era into streaming and people forming their own digital media libraries, and TV ratings just took a hit.
yep, yep.
'Cause, I mean, by then
And
I was
then
downloading everything instead of instead of paying for cable.
this, yeah. I mean, I transitioned off cable very early on. I mean, by 2010, 2011, I was off cable, if I remember rightly. Mainly because I couldn't afford it. I mean, that shit, or not, but yeah, cable television, I couldn't afford it. That stuff was like 112, $150 if you actually wanted decent channels.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a lot of money.
I mean, I was doing this as early as like 2000, where I had you could get boxes for satellite receivers that would broadcast an AV signal over your coax cable on a, and then you could select, usually had 2 inputs, and you could select 2 different channels. And so you could, pipe into channel 1 and 2 that weren't used, whatever signals you wanted. And so I would have one computer streaming television to one channel and one streaming movies to another.
Quantum drive is
Interesting.
now off.
I was still using dial up, and I didn't know jack shit about computers back then. I was completely, no, actually, I was completely ignorant in the year 2000. And then in late 2000, I got introduced to Unreal Tournament and Tribes 2. And I started to become more computer literate during that time, but didn't really actually gain any degree of true literacy until 2005, 2006.
I got started with like Quake and Wolfenstein in the early 90s. So by 2000, I was a network administrator working,
Hey, you were fighting the joy of Y2K. I remember everybody
Ah,
like
yes. The
terrified
Millennium
of
Bug.
Y2K. Mhm. Oh my God, you unironically had to work around Windows ME. Fucking hell. You may not have, but
I remember
Lord
Windows
knows I remember
3.0.
it. And I've still got a computer with Windows 3.0. Those were good times. It's an actual like laptop from like the 1990s. Weird. It's actually fairly compact, and
Landing gear
I
deployed.
used it as a word processor for high school. I bought it at a yard
Landing
sale for like
complete.
$8.
You remember when PS2 plugs were the gigantic size?
Engines offline.
Yes, well, I remember many things about the PS2. I never owned one though. All my friends had them.
I had like an early, I guess you would call it a laptop or a portable computer, but it was, the size of a tower these days. And it had this big fold out handle on the top of it. And on the bottom was this keyboard that would fold out of it. And so you'd lay this thing down and fold out this keyboard, and you had a little like 6-inch monochrome screen and 2 floppy drives and some RAM and no hard drive whatsoever.
That was the first computer I ever interacted with. Was a Hewlett Packard, exactly as you described.
Yeah, yeah.
It
The
came
first
from
ever
nuclear
computer for a
reactor.
lot of us, I think. And at that point, it was like some old piece of crap that someone had gotten rid of that that my grandpa
yeah,
picked up.
no.
It's like, hey, yeah, I'm looking for a computer. You got one? Sure. Like, no, Grandpa, that's not how it works.
Let's see. It came from Hanford, or the nuclear reactor that was nearby, and it was from the oh god, I forget the exact term for it, but anyway, the recycle pool. They were recycling the computer, and Dad brought it home. It was meant to actually monitor and maintain a well, just that, like 300N or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was my first foray. I did so many things with it. Mainly, I played like text adventures.
Yeah,
Weird
that's,
shit
that's
like
all you
that.
could do. Was,
I used it for word processing, and I had a
was
lot
that.
of fun.
I remember there was like some game where you wandered through a castle or something. And
Mhm. Yeah, the real games weren't until like Commodore 64, 128, and that was. I had one of the old just that, a Commodore 64, 128 with like the cassette drive and all the rest of that shit. God, that was fun.
sorry, this game comes on a 3.5-inch floppy disk. We can't plug one of those in.
Yeah, man, those were. I always forget that I like had a whole experience. It was mainly because Dad was like trying to figure out computers at the time, so I just kind of came along for the ride. Good times. I miss those days. They were innocent, and the computers were dead nut simple, and we didn't have a monitor. We just had a TV that it was hooked up to. Yeah, and it was miserable beyond that because the resolution on those monitors or those TVs was not suitable as a monitor.
I remember when we got the first computer lab in elementary school. And they're like,
You mean the Apple IIe
yeah,
farm?
the Apple II farm, and they would be like, okay, who has a computer at home? And 2 people in the whole school would raise their hand.
Mhm. I always remember that I got in trouble, and they put me in the library where the newly formed computer lab was, and they told me it was a punishment, but it actually turned out that I could play as much Oregon Trail as I wanted during that.
That was the best
Yeah,
back
so it was kind of like this. This is your idea of punishment. It was a bunch of people that didn't understand computers back then.
then.
So.
Yeah.
Good God, God bless them. They made my day. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a couple of missions here, trying to figure out where else we're going. Only got like one, maybe 2. Yeah, this is the one we just did. Why is that one red? Weird. Sharing 2.
Takeoff complete.
Yeah, Apple IIe's were like swanky.
I got
They
one
came
of
with a
those.
monitor. Oh, you still have yours?
Yeah, I must. Let me see what I've got.
Landing gear.
God, they were
Raised.
so cool. I did not get to keep mine. Well, I never had one, actually. That's right. I never had one.
No, I mean my
cousin
mission
did,
with you
and-
shared. I only got 2 or one of the 2.
I see. Give me 1 second to get
What do we
the
got?
space.
We have 3 total right now, or 4 total.
I think you should have like 2 total, but there should be 4. Or yeah, I've given you. I have 4, and it sounds like you picked up.
I have Alliance Aid, Medical, Cargo Hall, Small Scale, Treatment, Cargo Hall, Small Scale, Treatment, Cargo Hall, Small Scale. Am I missing another medical?
And let's see here. I'm going to Riker right now for to drop off and pick up. So I should have a deliver and a pickup to Riker Memorial Spaceport. And I believe you have those because they're all blacked out. The only one you don't have right now is the one that's red for some odd reason.
Okay.
When I picked it up, and it's going back to New Babbage. And I guess I can't share that one. I'll try again.
That's fine.
I may have to abandon this one. I think, yeah, if you didn't get it, I'm just going to abandon it. We're going back to New Babbage eventually anyway. Oh, or it could just bug. That's cool. Whatever. Apparently there are pirates around, but we're just doing this in-system scut work, so I'm not really worried about pirates. If we went out to Levski, we definitely would have issues, and it might be worth it to go out to Levski just to see the new People's Station. Apparently they added a bunch of shit out there. But the problem with all those stations is, if you've seen one, you've probably seen everything. Oh, I see. They're ganking at the, oh my god. Why are people camping the fucking, wormhole? I hate... Now, if there was one thing that I think that, CIG fucked up, it's like the weird thing, the weird dance you have to go through the wormhole.
I
And you have to
know.
wait, and your shields are down, and you can't move. So there's no way to get through quickly. You're just meat. Yeah, gate camping has got to be the most special thing you can do in this game, because really, it's just everybody's a victim at the fucking gate. I hate it. And of course, it's a tier 0 implementation of gate travel, and estrogen has entered the chat. I see the chat today is as friendly as ever. But now a lot of people are like setting up interdiction lines around Levski. Why? They're bored, I guess. Steel would love it. Oh my god, I'm not even 50% on the way to through hauling.
Quantum drive is now off.
And there doesn't appear to be a mega group on this server that's running cargo or anything, doing the event.
Quantum drive is now on.
I forgot. The best ship to actually do this in is the Gray's Shiv, just because it's faster than the Cuddy.
Quantum drive is now off.
That's got like 30 SU.
Shields online.
Oh, that would have been the game that we played. Well, that Steele and I think, played Dune Awakening. That he just dropped like a bad habit.
It was that RP server that killed that.
Warning, you are leaving.
Yeah, I think you
Remember
what he was
whose
saying.
Warning,
server?
you are leaving a safe zone.
Classy. I
Landing
used to be a
gear
part of it. I
deployed.
dropped out of it recently just because it was a lot of people saying, "Are you guys? Is anyone coming back?"
Landing
No,
complete.
they're
Takeoff
done with
complete.
you.
Engines offline.
And I've got a series of dead discords.
It's like, didn't Classy even like piece out of his own server like early into the first season
Probably.
to do something else?
I'm just gonna move one for right now because I got to figure out which stack goes
Yep.
here because I have no idea. Yeah, I think Classy backed out early, which is hilarious to me. Okay, that was not the proper one. Ray.
Left side.
Oh? No, actually, that was the proper one. They're not letting me bring it back up, so that is the no, it's down here. I'll bring it back. There we go. So which one is this?
This is
This
the
was
left
left-hand
one.
side? Okay.
That's not supposed to touch the ground.
All right, go ahead and toss it in there. Sorry. I'm going to be very disappointed if I find out Mythic is playing COD again. Like, damn it, Mythic. I thought you had taste. I can only hope that he's actually using the, oh god, Nicki Minaj skin. Truly, the universe as we know it has fallen. When Minaj is a first-person shooter. Yep, that was it. There we go.
And a gold card holder now.
I haven't.
Because you know
Oh,
the
of course.
president can just give those out for those $1 million fucking citizenship, the new green card.
Oh, yeah, I
Do you
forgot about
just given one, you know, because that's how it works.
that. Why not? I'm still having way too much fun with the Epstein stuff. So.
The art
Finding
of
out
the
that his
deal.
accounts are still available and are still active in Tel Aviv, and I'm just kind of like, oh, great. So, Epstein is dead? Can't imagine why you'd want to use a dead man's accounts to play Fortnite. And we got 2 left. Yeah, just run these 2. I guess go back to New Babbage and do it again.
Fun time.
Yeah, no, this is deadly boring. I do apologize. No. Did I open everything? Close it again.
Engines offline. Engines online.
They really know how to
Take
bring
off.
that interesting content for their events.
Well, they keep talking and bragging about their fucking content and how this was the
What
most
content?
content-driven year. And I'm just like,
Oh.
it's been copy-paste for all of your events.
It's because we're supposed to be in that phase where you're developing the different systems that all of this can work off of, and they've lost everybody competent, so they just had to say, well, this is what we've got, let's make the best of it. And the best of it is not fucking great.
I'm still absolutely just flabbergasted that they were tossing Tony Z under the bus. Now, maybe he was the reason, in part, why development stalled on Star Citizen. Korea did, that he just was playing Chris Roberts and spending money without actually getting results. And that would not surprise me in the slightest. But nonetheless, I don't know. Watching this whole thing from the sidelines has been a shit show.
Quantum drive is now
I
on.
agree.
Shields online. What? Shields
But-
offline.
Playing right now, it's not absolute. God damn it! It's not absolutely the worst. I just wish it were further along. And less arcadey. God, I wish they'd get away from the arcadey. Did you hear that Avenger 1 has stepped down?
No, he's from has left Star Citizen. Or...
Yeah, he has taken a mental health break. He may come back, he may not.
Just from Star Citizen, or from streaming completely, or
I think from everything. I'm not entirely sure, but he just said, I can't stand the direction the game is going in right now. I've focused on the game way too much. I can't stand the incompetence of CIG, and I've handed over the leadership role to somebody else in my org, and I'm leaving.
okay.
It's kind of like, okay. I mean, honestly, I didn't disagree with anything he said there, but
Yeah, I can't disagree either.
I mean, he really did actively throw fuck Yogi under the bus pretty much by stating that he refused to balance the game, and I mean, there was no it was an absolute statement of the people who are in charge of the balance of this game refused to do so.
They have no fucking clue.
Yep. And yeah, just overall, it was like a 12-minute video, and sure, I could fast forward through the parts where he talked about his own personal reasons for wanting to leave, but I think when he talked about Star Citizen, he was pretty much on target for a lot of that. So, oh well. Now, just because he says it doesn't mean I'm going to quit playing. This is not my life. I've got plenty of other video games to go and play. I've been on a Dark Tide kick lately, and I've been having an enormous amount of fun. But it's a Warhammer 40k game. And, I shout for the Emperor, and I haven't had a lot of time to play, but that's besides the point. It's a game, which is more than I can say for this.
Yeah.
Though I did think that Lord Helmet might actually bite on the Helldivers bit, but he
Nope.
really fucking hates Helldivers. I'll just quit talking about it completely with him, because he like pays lip service to, yeah, I really like it, and I think it's a great game, and I'm kind of like, so you're gonna play it? No.
No.
And legitimately, I could see, you got to wait for that time that you want to play it and all the rest of that. It's like everything else. There's a season and a time, but the game's been out for over 2 years, and he's played during that time roughly 2 days of it. So I think that we can safely just shelve Helldivers 2 and say, no, not going to happen. Which is weird. It's so weird. It's got spectacle and loud blaring horns and all the rest of that. And, I would think that it's what he'd enjoy. But no, he enjoys sitting in the brush with Armor Reforger, with no team whatsoever, staring at an enemy base, occasionally shooting people, but rarely killing them, until somebody gets tired of his sniping and then comes out and murders him. And I'm just kind of like, this is what your game and granted, I think that there's kind of an open invitation for all of us to come out and join him, but uh, he only plays for like a few hours, and then he's done with that game for the next like 4 months. So, not holding my breath on that one.
And then it's back to Arma 3.
I'd say that, but it's been a year and change since he's actually meaningful, since the server was up. Anyway, for Arma 3. It's been like a shocking amount of time. So I think he's kind of done with Arma 3 too. I'm trying to think of like the games he's been playing here lately, but Ark?
Shields on.
The I'll never go back to Ark.
I tried to play Ark with him. I did. I showed up for one day. I was coming down with the flu and didn't realize it, but I felt awful, and it was a miserable experience. I felt terrible for like, I won't say getting his hopes up, but for like what little I did and contributed. But yeah, I mean, he stopped playing shortly thereafter, so I don't feel too bad. It really is like the one game that he just comes back to is Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, oh well.
Shields offline. Landing. Shields
That was a long
online.
system.
Maybe I can do a new video series about crappy games I've worked on featuring Ark Survival Evolved.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
You'd probably get a fair number of views for that because people are genuinely curious about, well, that game. And it's very troubled development. So, medical supplies, white box. Stuff we just picked up. Just think, at the end of the, well, I don't know the end, but at some point in time, we're going to get new max lifts, which are not yellow, but are virtually identical in every other way. I'm still annoyed that they actually sold, well, not sold, but they are gifting, awarding? There, that's the word. Awarding a med gun that heals 4 times faster than a standard med gun. Seems kind of special. I looked into that a little bit, and it turns out that the guy who is balancing, air quotes, the FPS in this game stated that he had nothing to do with that reward. He said another team entirely added it. I think that is emblematic.
Yeah, that tells you just how well things are managed.
Completely different team doing working on the same thing. And really fucking up balance, because I've seen videos of that paramed device, and it is fast. Unreasonably fast. Like, you know, break the game fast.
Well, you know, pulling it out and firing off a beam, it takes so much time. We got to get into the action fast.
Yeah, and stay in the action. Nah, I'm good. God, I'm good. Now, I need to bring up the next to Everest Harbor.
So the crafting station is the total for like 30,000, right?
Yep.
Fantastic.
And you have to, well, you don't have to. I don't know if you do or not have to do all 3 tracks to gain access, or if you can just keep grinding any one tree.
Only 43 and a half more hours of this to go.
Yeah, we may need to join a mega group here eventually, go looking for one. Because this is... I ran last night for a little while. Let me see where I'm at. I am at almost 50% of the transport tree, and I'm at 15% of the defense. And I haven't even touched collections, because that requires you to either mine or buy material. I don't have a mining ship. And I don't really want to buy stuff. Oh well. Yeah, I think that's the big issue that I have with these events, is that irregardless of the fact that you can share and join a mega group and get this done fairly quickly, if you try to not cheese it, if you try to just do it solo, the grind is immeasurable. And granted, they say, well, you're supposed to do it over a 2-month period. And I'm like, How the fuck do you actually plan on retaining someone for their attention for 2 months?
Like this, making it so damn. The gameplay sucks, but what you want is the end reward.
Yeah, I want, I want the pyramid gun. I
Then we'll
want,
we'll string it
I
out
want
as
the
long as we
things.
can, because we can't create any real content.
Pretty much.
Because there's only 5 of us working on the project. Everybody else is busy, just polishing Squadron 42. It's gonna be polished down to a fucking nub.
Yeah, it's kind of that idea of you can't polish a turd. I really, I'm not looking forward to Squadron 42. I'm genuinely not. The only reason I'm looking forward to it is just to get it the fuck out of the way. But the problem is that I don't think it's going to review well.
And I don't think it getting out of the way is going to help, because they're just gonna
They'll just
put the
start on the
people.
next
Yeah, they'll just immediately go on the next one, because, well, Star Citizen's been making enough money so far. It can keep doing what it's doing. We don't really have to deliver anything. Just keep making promises.
Yeah, meanwhile, Ashes of Creation is standing over there going, oh, 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 oh.
Quantum drive is now
I mean,
off.
that project got just fucking abandoned. There is nothing left of Ashes of Creation at this point. They might get bought out and the assets get bought out, but even then, I wonder. It'll be like Hytale, where they just
Quantum drive
create a
is now
game.
on.
Oh, I'm sorry, they just released what they had.
I
which
love
was-
the hightail, how we go from canceled till a month later a released product.
madness, every bit of it. And I bought that too. And Steele was kind of like, "Yeah, I'm gonna play. I can't wait to play with more people and so on and so forth." And then he quit the day
Nah.
after. I was still trying to figure out the game and try and get some semblance of
Quantum
my
drive
feet underneath
is
me.
now
And
off.
yeah, I never actually did see Steele in that game. I'm like, well, fuck. Pretty sure the server is dead at this point, as in shut down.
Quantum drive is now on.
And I'm not,
Quantum drive
I'm not,
is now off.
angry or anything like that. I'm just kind of like, yeah, more shovelware for the shovel.
See, that's why I like to host the servers, because then, if I ever want to play again, it's not complete loss.
Yeah, I do wish that, Steele had played more time on
Shields
Vintage Story,
online.
or at least, saw the world after
mean,
all the work you did.
Gotten past the temporary base? Yeah, that would have been great if he got past that phase, but it is what it is.
I mean, he ended up in the mega structure, eventually the main base, but I mean, when you look at that and realize that Lenlin played more than he did by a significant amount, yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Once again, ADHD is part of the streamer title.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
I mean, we're right back to, I've got not an, this is the Molina mold, so the blue boxes. Oh, we've only got one box. Okay, never mind. The game's playable, so cool. It's better than it was. Can I just shoot this up? Yeah, I can. Still laughing about this big ass ship, and it's like we're carrying 6 SCU with it. It's like, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right here. So. At this point, I think I'm heading back to, well, I'm heading down to Tisa and then probably back to New Babbage for all this shit. Well, maybe all the missions that are out there.
Only 9,000 points to go.
Oh my god. Can't wait for Steel to get on. It'll go so much faster. How? No idea. Actually, it would if we just all split up and did our own thing, but I'm not. I don't care.
The way Star Citizen was meant to be played.
Solo?
Yeah. The massively multiplayer online solo RPG.
Sounds about right, yeah. Yeah, we can like do a courier mission or something like that, I think.
Someone was trying to get Mathematic in here. And he's you know how he is. He's obsessed with some other game.
Yeah, sounds about right. Is that really near Crusader? Yeah, fuck this. We'll do this. Okay. Sharing everything. 2, 3. What? There we go. 4 and 5. I may switch ships when we actually get to Tisa. I love this thing, but not really. Not for what we're doing.
I think I only got 4 of those.
Yeah, there was a problem child in there. I'm pretty sure. No. Sharing?
Clearly, I'm not meant to have that one.
Right. Well, that's odd. It's a base level mission. Weird. Let me see if I've got a... Maybe that isn't a base level mission? Would have thought they would have fixed that dumb shit. Yeah, courier needed. Well, I don't care. We don't need to do that one.
Engines offline. Engines online.
Online.
Takeoff complete.
Oh, wait, am I in the cage? I'm in the cage, I forgot.
Shields offline. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what game we're all going to be playing next. Kind of run out. And after watching Jeff Keighley and the Fail Awards, I don't have an awful lot of hope for up-and-coming releases. Unless we want to do Battle Royale.
Quantum drive.
So
is
much
now
Battle
off.
Royale. I am so waiting for the video game industry to move on from that horrid pile of nothing. I mean, yes, there are people out there who live, breathe, and whatever. Battle Royale, and good on them. I'm not one of them. I was kind of glad, and this makes me a terrible person, I was glad to see High Guard fail. It
Shields
looked bland
online.
and boring.
Remember the simple days when we just called it free-for-all?
Oh, those were good days. Now it's called Concord.
Landing gear
I was looking
deployed.
at the, oh god, Horizon Dawn, whatever they... Oh no. Oh no!
Why
That
does that
poor-
sound familiar?
It's like a... It used to be a
Warning,
single-player
you are
game
leaving
that
a safe zone.
had a redheaded
Warning. You are
female
leaving a safe
protagonist,
zone.
and you were, like, had giant robot dinosaur things.
Landing complete. Takeoff
I'm sure it
complete.
was cool. I'm sure. Oh. No, my landing gear was done. But I didn't really give a flying fuck. But anyway, yeah, they had that
Landing
abomination.
complete.
Is that something I worked on? That name sounds really familiar.
I don't know. It's Robo Dinos.
I
and-
am known for dinosaur games, I guess.
Yeah.
And then robots. It sounds right up my alley. Were there boats in it?
Probably. Yeah, maybe a raft or two. But no, they're releasing now the MMO for that series, and it's it looks fucking awful. Oh, that's right. I've got nothing to unload here. Shit. All right. Well, I'm just going to put this one away and grab a smaller ship, something that can be loaded. Are you in a safe position? I see.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god, you were RP walking. That's why. Son of a bitch.
Just slowly approaching your holiday copium. Where did this come from?
That was a Luminalia gift.
I wonder if I forgot about that this year.
It's easy to do. I nearly forgot about it.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the vault. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
They got this and a laser pistol and some other, like, weird shit. I meant to actually remind everyone to do it, and I guess I just forgot.
No, I think you did
Sorry.
because I've got it all. I just didn't, but I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably clicked on the stuff and never actually looked at what we got.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm just going to fly it over. I'm not going to actually walk 6 boxes over here.
We could pull out the atlases for this.
For 1 SCU boxes? Yeah, probably. Good enough. No, it's Super Bowl. I can tell people are firing off fireworks.
I heard that.
Yeah, the boys around here really love the big stuff. Or maybe they're girls. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got a couple neighbors that do the same thing.
My poor cat does not love this. Okay, I got all that, got that. This thing's ready to go. Probably ought to secure that box to keep it from, there we go. Welcome home, Mac. It's your favorite ship.
Yeah, fantastic.
You're welcome. Now I don't have to keep climbing up and down a fucking ladder every time I want to get out of the ship.
Which year Best in Show is this?
I don't know. It's a really good question.
2953.
Ah,
I'm completely guessing.
son of a bitch. You're probably right. Or you're close enough to right that I'm not going to argue. This one does have a lamp at least.
I think this is the original one, because I think Taron has this as well. He's a Cutlass fan. I don't understand you people.
Man of taste and distinction. I normally disagree and say, no, and today I still do. You know, this thing's great. For hauling small cargo, it's fantastic. It's so great that when they tried to fucking balance the Clipper, which I don't even know, they were like, oh no, it's too similar to the Cutlass Black, so we actually have to like nerf it significantly. Like, interesting choice. But hey, this thing's got a turret. I don't know if lamp is working for the turret gunner. I think it's like Alt-L by default.
Oh boy.
Oh, did that actually work?
No, that did nothing for me.
No. I mean, I can turn lamp on. You can actually, did you want to try it? Try lamp?
Go ahead. Let's lamp it up. I mean, as a Star Citizen player, I'm supposed to love lamp, I guess, so.
Yep.
I see your cockpit lit up green as day, or yellow, but I've got nothing up here.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Thanks, Sig.
It's only tier 0.
Shield system online.
They'll add it eventually.
Yeah, so are their devs.
Yeah, I hate the fact that this is what took so long. A piss filter. Now, yeah, I know it's for the windshields, or for the air whatever the fuck this thing, air screen only, but I somehow feel underwhelmed.
Our cockpit lights are so bright that we need something to overcome that. Because we're too fucking stupid just to lower the cockpit lights.
Oh, they did lower the cockpit lights. I forget their reasoning behind all that dumb shit, but anyway, yeah, they fucked everything up.
We'll turn space green and we'll we'll turn your windshield yellow.
Uh-huh. It's just like, why?
Landing complete.
Because everything needs to be colorful and eye-catching.
All I heard was arcadey and Nintendo. That doesn't sound
Oh,
good.
you know why I can't pull out my tractor beam?
Did you leave it somewhere?
Yeah.
You want to go buy a little handheld one?
No, it's in your
Oh.
weapon rack.
Okay. Yeah, those work nowadays.
We picking up here too?
No, just
Just dropping off.
there's very little picking up. Which is really fucking annoying because they keep taking us out to the. They seem to be like fixated on not allowing you to loop a lot of this stuff, which would make sense, but that nah. So yeah, instead what they're doing is mainly you're picking stuff up from New Babbage and just circulating it around, and then go back to New Babbage eventually. Also, don't keep anything on this ship. Randomly, this ship will randomly get repossessed at the major ship ports. I don't know why, but they'll reposition you and the ship will be lost. It's happened a couple of times.
Just realized that we've been doing this wrong.
Have we? Wouldn't surprise me.
You're in a ship with a tractor beam.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It works that well, huh?
I've tried it. I like the max lift better. I don't like in-ship tractor beams. They're very limited. Is that Area 18? Have I done this? Do we have anything in the back?
No.
No, I've been picking up the... Okay, so it's time to... Oh. Can you see that? Sharing a mission? No, you cannot. Okay. Gonna head back to New Babbage. Okay. Am I? We're gonna take a quick side trip here. is a bunch of derelict ships. Why? I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's Reavers.
Yeah, really. Well, we could put an anti-aircraft gun on top of this thing.
Now you're talking.
Shield system online.
I'm just curious, is this a fully stocked or a stock ship or not? It doesn't have any. Oh. Okay.
Hello and welcome aboard your
It's
training
a gladiator that I'm looking at. I just wanted to see if it even had anyone in it. It doesn't. Or if it does, it's I'm not interested in actually pulling it apart, but it does have some really good parts on it. Oh well. One day they're gonna make salvage worth it.
We can strip it. I've got a tractor beam.
I'm good. Sorry, I was having a flight of fantasy. I wanted to look. It's mainly the torpedoes, which are what is it, 120, 150,000 a pop. But you can't sell them. All I can do is just toss them in my Perseus. But we're not using the Perseus, so.
Quantum drive is now off.
We could be.
I mean, yeah, actually, Perseus has a huge cargo deck for being a
Quantum
military
drive
ship.
is now on.
My biggest issue with the Perseus is that you can't park in a hangar with it. It still makes you dock. They never fixed that problem. If it is a bug. Man, one thing I've discovered. If you ever decide to work on your computer and you're looking for a power supply, Be Quiet is not a quality brand. I thought it was.
No.
Read a lot of reviews. Be Quiet is a awful fucking brand.
I think all mine are EVGA at this point, other than the HP one in the server.
I had an EVGA, but EVGA isn't made anymore, unfortunately. I don't think.
They stopped making the power supplies too? That's sad.
Well, I couldn't find one with the new whatever the fuck, 12V, whatever the fuck. new
Yeah, maybe they don't make new ones.
Yeah, if they did, I'd buy it, hands down, because EVGA was a quality product. I mean, MSI's okay, and the rest of them are, depending on how much money you want to spend, they're fine, I guess. But I thought that Be Quiet might actually be okay, and it was not. This is their mid-grade, and it turns out that I can't stand it. Also, it buzzes whenever I flip the switch.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a sign of quality there.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of taking the time to tell all my friends.
The buzzing just tells you it's working.
Lets you know it's under load.
Yeah.
God, the first time it did that, I'm like, I'm going to replace you. Just immediately in the back of my mind, it's like, live your life. You're past your warranty already. Fuck. As in, I can't take it back, but I guess I could get a new one, but I don't want to put a new one in this computer. I don't want a Be Quiet in this computer. It's anything but at this point. I guess, I mean, I've had okay luck with Corsair. Mid-level Corsair is fine. Or at least it used to be. I don't know. Everything changed after COVID, so.
Yeah, I don't know what's good these days. Like even
Oh,
my
look at
2070 is showing its age at this point, but it's just it's too expensive to upgrade.
Yeah, it's not until China saves us from our current AI overlords, because graphics cards and memory and pretty much anything that requires that grade of silicone is unobtainium.
And the way size keeps going up on that stuff, I just don't have room for 3-fan models of what they're making these days.
Yeah. Yeah, my 3080 was pretty chunky. I didn't. I did not like that card. I was glad to be rid of it. I mean, you can get a 2-fan 5070, and that would probably be pretty okay. I don't think the prices have gone up noticeably significantly on those for now. Problem is, just do you want to spend the money? And it's kind of hard in this economy.
Yeah.
Online.
Those are bots. Why? What?
What are they doing?
Yeah, these 3 ships down here.
I think all 4 of them. 5.
Well, these 2 on the left-hand side.
Oh, they're not moving.
Yeah, they're abandoned, but there are 3 bots just fucking around. Weird. Yeah, they're just circling. Oh well.
Docking denied.
Looking
I
for a
go
chair to
grab one.
stand on.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, they're cowering. That's the new chair, it seems. I'm just gonna hit that, apparently. Cool.
Yeah, I got a face full of hanger.
Sorry.
Landing
There we go.
It's my new space metal band, face full of hanger.
It's kind of cool, actually.
complete.
Been flying the Asgard so much, I've forgotten how to fly the fucking, what ship is this again? No, I'm kidding. Now will it open? There we go. Yeah, there's still a little bit of lag from time to time. I think that's what I just ran into, quite literally. And had to pay $200 to buff out. Alright, so I think we're picking up like 3 missions here. It's one thing that I've always looked at, that I've done in so many other video games, is the concept of a loop of I go from station to station and I pick up like some commodity to trade to another station, and then I know where I'm going to be going essentially, and I can create a loop with everything. So it'll take me around the galaxy or around an area. Elite Dangerous does this, and it's done very well. Not in Star Citizen. Star Citizen has nothing like that, and I find it to be a major failing of the. Okay, so these are both Molina treatments, so they'll have to be stored separately. Anyway. Yeah, I like being able to just go out and explore an area and trade. And you just cannot do it in this game. And I think it's like one of the biggest tragedies is how how poor the trading is overall. I can't even say I hope they fix it someday.
You know, based on Starlancer and Freelancer, you would think that would be one of the first things that could get down.
Yeah, Freelancer, Privateer. I mean, they had so many other games, and I mean, fucking da, da, da. Sorry, I mean they had Elite Dangerous to
These 3 different
to base
shipments.
this off. Yeah, there are 3 different. So I'm just gonna toss this one here. Yeah, these are all together. Really? Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, you were. Where'd you go?
This is weird. And none of these wanna. Huh.
What'd you do? I got him.
I don't know. That's why I just walked away. Yeah. You got that one?
Yeah,
Oh shit. Yeah, I think trading is just significantly better in every other game. I mean, this one does have the full. I'm sorry, the fully physicalized commodities, but
But this is
fuck,
not
this is
like
boring.
this is not the fun part of a commodity trading game. This is
Yeah, there's
this is just
drudgery.
this is preparing you for your future employment under our new Amazon AI overlords.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, now that we got these.
Look, now we've got a mini FPS level. It's Container from Call of Duty 5? 4?
4, I think. And
The fir-
maybe it was.
4 would have been the first Modern Warfare.
Yep.
My personal
makes this
favorite
really old.
was 5, World at War, with
Yep.
Gary Oldman and Kiefer Sutherland. You remember
Yeah.
that?
I actually never played World of War.
That was the best one, and after that they all just went, it like dropped off a fucking cliff. It got so bad. I think
I played,
Black Ops was the next one after that, maybe?
I don't.
Modern Warfare 2, maybe? It was one that it went completely console.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I know that Modern Warfare 2 and 3 came out pretty much all together, very aggressively, in fact. And yeah, I guess we'll just go there.
That's right, folks. We're so old, we remember when Call of Duty was a first-person story World War II game.
Oh man, and it was good too.
A great campaign. It was fantastic, and they threw it all away for multiplayer.
For Mountain Dew and Cheetos.
Yeah.
Or Doritos, I'm sorry.
Now it is the just lowest common denominator of like Twitch shooter.
After I saw the cash shop, I don't own it, but there are people out there who will talk about the phenomenon of what Black Ops 7 or whatever the fuck they're on at this point, and yeah, no, it is shocking how far it has gone from a relatively semi well-grounded military shooter to whatever the fuck it is now. It is Fortnite. I mean, but it took Fortnite and it took it like a step beyond. And I'm like, I don't understand.
I think one that kind of fell through the cracks was Medal of Honor Airborne. Did you ever play that one?
I have played Medal of Honor. I think I played like first or the second one, and then after that, I didn't. I don't think I played Airborne. I don't think anyway.
So this was multiplayer. Well, I guess it was multiplayer and single player. But you, instead of spawning in the normal spot, you would spawn in the airplane, and you could drop out and parachute to any point on the map you wanted.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Back then, that was a really cool. Like now, it's in every BR. But
Yeah, yeah. I
before
mean,
you could do this in, Battlefield even. Back in Battlefield 1, you would have to, load up a plane on the ground and put people on the wings and then fly it.
I was around for the original 1942, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Oh, yeah,
but
that was a great one. Vietnam was a good one too, but that was another one
Vietnam
that
was
fell
my
through the
favorite.
cracks. That was probably my favorite too of that era.
You could play them. You could play Credence over the speakers. You could hear them coming.
You could airlift the vehicles.
Oh yeah. The Vietnam was a trip. I was staying in I was out in Bellingham at that time. Bought it like well after it had come out, and I just remember playing it. I'd never had cable internet before, and I just would play it for hours, and tried to get my other friends to play it. Some of them did, but yeah. Yeah, the problem was we all had to share connections since we were all living together, and turns out it is it's completely fucking dark out here. No, the lamp does not help.
Another
But anyway.
old one, I think, that could have caught on like today versus way back then was, did you ever play the first person Command and Conquer? Command and Conquer Renegade.
Yep, I was around for it. Those were good days. I played a lot of Command and Conquer, man. I played a lot. I played Red Alert. I played just wow.
Do you remember the subscription online Command and Conquer Soul Survivor?
I think we've talked about
Yeah,
it.
I think we have.
Yeah, I remember a little of it.
It
but I
was
think
the
some of that is
weirdest
artificial.
implementation of a like subscription MMO. Well, I mean every MMO back then was subscription, but
Yeah.
instead of, just making Command and Conquer multiplayer, you were just a single unit and you started as infantry, and the more kills you got, you'd upgrade to, the Grenadier or then a Jeep and, whatever up the tree of vehicles.
Nowadays, probably be a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Back then,
exactly. And if it wasn't, a $15 a month game,
yep. That was the wild west of subscription services and online games. I mean, they had a lot of shit.
everybody saw the success of Ultima Online and was like, oh, I want in on that. We can charge for it?
Yep. Daily recurring? And it didn't really have microtransactions just yet. They were working their way up to it. Horse Armor had not been released.
Then
Thanks, Bethesda.
they make far more off of microtransactions than a flat rate subscription.
Yep. But these medical supplies,
And the industry is just getting more and more predatory.
undoubtedly, yeah. Oops, sorry.
Are we moving this or are you testing?
No, we're moving. This is medical supplies, so. The other two are at major landing zones, and I have no idea which is which. Or maybe I could if I'd pay attention, but that requires brain power, and I'm not spending any more than I absolutely have to on this. Brain power, that is. Oh, through the ship is fine. Let's see here. I mean, I only checked 5 minutes ago. I didn't remember. I'm like 2 missions away from 50% on transport. Six. Okay.
I have accumulated an entire 1,500 points.
Well, you got your first reward at least.
Yay, a jacket.
Yep.
Just what I wanted.
More clothing in a game that
You can't
you
use it in.
absolutely should use.
I mean, I guess I could be doing this in some fancy clothing if you want to go. You want to stop by Orison, we can get changed.
Sure. This is Drake. It's got a couple of holes. I'm just saying.
I may want a helmet, is what you're telling me?
Kind of mandatory. I'm sorry. And it's not actually because I expect to go out in space. None of that shit. It's more so just that this game is really bad at determining where atmosphere is at. Just so fucking annoying. Terra. Oh shit. I only have one. Okay. Right next to Terra, at least. Yeah, this is why I took the Cuddy Black. It's got the same quantum drive as the Asgard. It's as fast. It's just significantly smaller.
The whole point of me sitting in the co-pilot seat was to use the tractor beam, and I got out of the seat to use my handheld tractor beam instead.
Yep. Sounds about right. I really wish that they'd actually run with the modularity a little bit more on these ships and allowed the tail utility slot to either be, you know, a tail gun or whatever the fuck. But they took that away. Maybe they'll add it back at some point in time. I mean, they keep talking about like balance and all that shit. There's just no fucking way they're ever gonna balance this shit.
You can't until you gotta finish. You gotta finish the framework before you build the house. Like the foundation. They haven't finished the foundation of the game yet, and they're trying to like put some detailing on windows.
Yep.
That's what these guys are doing.
A lot of window dressing. Oh, it's like the other gateways. Oops. I don't think I've been out to the Terra Gateway in quite some time. Oops. Oh, right. It's fine. It's fine. My brain is like just completely fried, apparently.
Launch.
Wrong one. That's the one.
You want to give that one a try?
Yep. Just making sure the ship is settled. It's moving around a little bit, but hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah, we're not over. Oh, we are over. That is the proper one. I'm watching the nub of a tractor beam moving stuff. Oh, I see. They actually moved the tractor beam into the interior. I thought it was
Yeah,
still
it's in
sitting
here
outside.
now.
So they've just added a light and gotten rid of that mount completely.
Yeah, well, I mean, the like tail's still there for it, and it looks like there's still a mount there, but it's totally in here now.
Fair enough. All right. I'm going to run into Terra here and pick up some food real fast because I realize I'm dying.
No, it's a
Oh.
good time for us to grab some food.
Oh no, I meant in the character, but we can take a
Yeah,
break too.
that's what I know. I meant. I know.
I forgot my bottles of cruise.
While we're parked here, it's yeah, we might as well.
So I hit the 50%, I guess. And I got the max lift. I hate that whiplash effect where I turn around too quickly and then it whips me back into the position I was in. I don't know if that happens to you.
Yeah. That's gonna wrap things up for this one. We'll see you next time.